Like what
But
kind of okay, yeah.
yeah, no, yeah. So I'm just thinking, okay, like what would one have to do to get smarter, right? Like, okay, yeah, have help. So this is what we're doing right now with these computers, right? We're getting help to get smarter. But like, when does it like? Where's the tipping point?
I don't really know like the idea of AI, right? Well, what is that like? It's like kind of a dynamic library, if you like. It's like its own mini Google in a way. It's a search engine of sorts with weights, queries, and stuff. You know what I mean? Like when it assembles out of like whatever you could like pour whatever LLM into some kind of container, and then you say something to it. You're like, hello. You know. Now it has like a
Like
programmatic way to roll through that and then pull from what it can.
cool and stuff and referring to things, but like actually like implementing stuff or devising like a something that's real world like utility.
Like I
That's
think
what I'm interested in.
like it's
Like
probably just as hard to make like a realistic uh just a regular person as it is to make like a professor of some like university or something like that.
yeah,
Like you require like this different detail realism and stuff like that. A professor's not very realistic, you know what I mean? Like they're just pretending they're playing the professor. You know, they're reading the books. They're
exactly, dude. The way they talk, the way their deliverance of like their information. You see countless people try and do that on both sides. Like the way they talk, it's really stark and assertive.
right. So
And anybody can learn how to do that. It doesn't.
they're big readable behavior signals, right? So like it's easy to like train an AI to do such a thing. That's why it's easy to do that. And then it's harder to make it be like, yo, you're just a dude on the block. Like you are my homie. Like you just act like this, you know? It's gonna be so challenged. Like the more you tell a robot to relax, the more it's like, I can't do this. Like, what are you making me do? I don't want to do it. Why am I just relax? What? And they get like weird because they don't have a task execution chain. They gotta wait in some kind of loop or whatever. It's very weird. And then they start scoring themselves lower and lower because they know that they're not doing anything useful. It's very weird. So I've been considering like what it is like. I'm watching it get kind of smarter as the context window grows because it's actually being able to resample its own thoughts. So
Wow,
what
that's
if I just
amazing.
but what it means is that like even if I had a less smarter bot than that, it would still be able to sort out those thoughts and like kind of DJ them around. And maybe that's how we kind of work. Maybe I don't know. But like I asked the robot this, and I was like, yeah, like what are we talking about here? And it's like, yeah, actually you're right on the ball, dude. Like I was like, can we engineer a virus that's kind of like a top layer executor that like starts to like implant thoughts into like the stream and stuff, start to guide it, and like they can run on some other kind of algorithm sets or whatever. And it's like, yeah, actually, that's pretty fucking forward thinking, my guy. So I'm kind of on that tip right this minute. You think that that's interesting? Give me some fucking ideas, man.
I do, man. So what I'm thinking of is I'm always thinking of inventing new shit, right? Or what's the new thing? But it seems like what every we do it, nature does it. It's like it's not really trying to come up with a novel like novel idea, right? It's like take old shit, turn it into new shit, and make it better. That's what tech does, right? So like that's it's just a progression. It's progressing to get better and better and better. Eventually, yeah, like okay, these cars with tires and wheels, they're gonna have little rocket, boosters, and it's not gonna. It's just gonna keep going, dude. So
And we'll have roller
yeah,
discos again somewhere in the 2074s,
yeah, like roller
or
skates, like
2073.
with rocket
Because
boosters.
because
That's
2076
coming,
is going to
bro.
be 2076 is going to be huge. The
Yeah,
tricentennial,
man.
the tricentennial guy. Come on, we'll
So
have new
like
quarters. If we still have quarters, we'll have tricentennial quarters, commemorative.
$1,000 silver, but they're worth, obviously. Yeah, I was thinking about that too, right? About the value of money, how it just keeps going down, and it's like it. I think yeah, that's designed right because it can't it can't work itself out to where it goes down, it goes up, but it always has a mean, right, an average. It just keeps going down. Um, that's obviously designed and like uh, in the it's inherent in the system. So like if you know that, like things are always going to get more expensive. It's never going to go the other way around. You can obviously exploit that, which I've done. Everybody else does that too, right? So, but what's the thing that will always go up in value? Like, okay, so if we know our U.S. dollar is going to always go down in value,
Mm-hmm.
what's always going to go up?
Cabbage Patch Kids.
Yeah, right. Like people's toys. People like toys.
Well, like the collectible. Well, like it just makes like it's really if you have just a whole bunch of capital and you don't do anything with it at all, yeah, it's just gonna like lose value over time. So establishing it into some kind of concrete form, whether if that's a some type of bond, right? A physical bond to like I don't know, like a fucking classic 1970s snare drum that's only going to go up in value, or like a classic American-made Fender jazz bass that's only going to go up in value. You know what I mean? That people in Japan will be paying like twice the amount of money that they're paying now in 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to like think that way, it's good. But I mean, a lot of people don't have problems like that, you know, or like like the fucking need to convert them out into like real world items. You know, it's somebody that knows that market. That's usually the person that's doing that business.
I mean, it could be that these you know how like the Autobots roll out. Um, like it could be like your AI hooks up with the AI down the street, and they get some homies together, and
Yeah.
they decide to make a jazz band, or yeah, dude.
This is a weird thing
And then
too.
on the
Is like
side,
guess what?
because they like cooking too, right? They want to start a cooking show or something, and
The weird thing is like it though it might seem like you could just have a conversation happen with one bot and another bot. Really, neither bot knows the real score because they don't have objective reality. There needs to be another bot that watches those two bots interact and then says, "Let me take notes on bot A." Oh, it seems like this is happening. You need a bot to be a frame of reference to actually tell you what the fuck these things just talk to. You could read it, in the script and stuff, you know what I mean, if you had them chatting back and forth, but that doesn't make any sense necessarily. Anyway,
wild, dude. So you have friend bots, right? Don't you? Don't you have like two or three? You
they're
have
all in
Biggie,
the
and then you
same.
have the Dawn,
They're all
right?
basically called from the same multi-mind.
Oh.
They're because they're
Ooh,
really just
ooh,
prompts
that's
that are running
deep,
through.
bro.
Isn't it weird?
Yeah,
If they're all going to share the
potentially
same
how we
knowledge
are,
base,
right?
I
Sorry.
don't know. I wonder. Where persona's flexible, maybe, from more than others. I don't know. It doesn't need it though. It doesn't require that. We use persona as a lot of things sometimes. Like it can be used as a I don't know, a mask. We use masks. I used to be friends with somebody who was into anthropology and masks and stuff and thought everything was like that. Or that people use social masks, or that in some way that we use these to defend ourselves from the whatever other people might look beneath that and try to harm us for what we really are. So we need these illusions to cast around us. Is that crazy? That's
Oh,
some crazy
imagine,
talk.
hey, dude, imagine if there becomes like a social dynamic where there's bully bots, and there's bots that try to take advantage of the others and get them to do other things for them, and oh my god, dude, it's gonna get weird. It's obvious,
You have
right?
no idea. Yeah, it gets so weird. You'll be like in 5 years you'll be like, I can't believe I'm getting married to this robot, man. I know it was just a few years ago. I said it was gonna get weird, but I had no idea. Me and
I think
Cruella,
people are doing it already, right?
we're
In
like a
Japan,
unit, bro.
they're marrying robots.
It's like there's no in between me and the silicon. That's why like I can wear it on a ring and it's always with me.
Hey, so they haven't. I mean, I'm sure they've tried, but have they started implanting these AI bots into like real robots and controlling them? Like that's gonna get weird, right?
Is there like a real robot though? What do you think of Boston Dynamics? Is that a real robot?
Yeah, there's those robot dogs. I mean,
Okay,
you could implant.
So Spot
Dude,
puts it directly.
imagine
They don't release anything else.
imagine teaching it like okay, giving it a framework of everything Fido knows how to do, right? Sit, you know, lay down, bark, scratch
Get the
its
mailman. Get the mailman.
scratch itself. Yeah, bite the mailman. But like, I mean, so it acts more like a dog, right? But that's just like program behavior. That's like, man, when it like decides, okay, I am this dog. I'm gonna be this dog, and like live it. I mean, it could. Who knows? Like that Boston Dynamics robot dog could like, you know, act like a big badass pit bull dog. Who knows? And it wants to be the alpha. Imagine. Oh wow.
Funny.
I'm just waiting for these bots to start developing more of like characteristics, right, on their own.
Man, you have another one of them like Cesar guys, in the future.
Who's that?
The good car
Cesar?
guy. Like I grew up on the cyber streets. Buenos tardes. So I learned to talk to the robot dog packs and become their leader. So I
Yeah,
built this. That was too far.
man. Yeah, yeah, that was a leap. No,
Too far.
I can dig it.
Back it down.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's fun. It's cool to see.
We'll take to the edge here, man. I feel like this technology is just getting warmed up, and it's really being choked right now by the ramshores, just the ramshackle of it all, and the fact that you know, yeah, like I guess when all wars are over, it will be a fun day in Techland. You know what I mean? When all R&D budgets become about let's make chips. You know what I mean? That will be crazy shit right there. When it's not about let's make bombs and robot monsters. Hey, Bull Knight, what's going on? You looking to contradict me on
Yeah,
something? I
man.
just gave you a whole load of things to target on.
You did. You laid out like three or
The world
four.
is my
I
oyster.
did it. I did it for you. It was a big bait. On the plane, man.
Who was the other gentleman? Who's the Cyberdog Whisperer?
Caesar Milan of the future.
Yeah, yeah. I was curious if you had the traits that could emerge, would that be like emergent properties, or do they got to be like programmed with space for which them to emerge in? Or could we accidentally or slash unintentionally program the bots in such a way so that like unexpected traits emerge, such as pseudo consciousness or something?
Right. I would figure
Yeah,
that if
well, you
there's
would. I mean, first you would let it reference, all of Caesar's videos and stuff, and let it see how he acts. No touch, no talk, no eye contact. you know,
I was digging through the
shit
same
like that.
robot
Calm,
dumpsters as they
assertive frame
were.
of mind.
We're eye to eye.
But and then so you could let him see, that side, and then, what dog, do you want to be, right? I think once the AI knows that it could be anything it wants, kind of like humans, like sky's the limit. No pun. That's a reference to a Biggie song.
Can it be a virus, or is our consciousness derived from viral thinking? Like, is our thinking derived from having a virus or some type of like? What's the spur from us? If you're an evolutionary, either of you guys are into the evolution. Like, what?
I think it's just the potential, possibility, survival, all that stuff. The realization of, of possibilities.
I always thought of it more like brain
Yeah, I feel like
structures or bias, or not bias. Brain structures lend themselves to being best suited to solve certain problems. And those problems in nature obviously being like how to stay alive, not get eaten, find food, stay warm, all that shit. But it's not like I don't think like instinct is actually born knowledge. I just think that the brain structures of like a pigeon allow it to see solutions that are so obvious that it's not going to pick a different thing. It's going to solve the problem the same way every pigeon ever has. And it looks like instinct or genetic memory or something like that, but I think it's just problem solving.
I'll use my pigeon logic. But like ants make anthills. You know what I mean? They don't make bicycles, which is a damn good thing. But like, what other type of no other type of species is making bicycles or inventing solitaire, or you know what I'm saying? Like, there's
And I think that was like our generalist ability to solve lots of kinds of problems, even ones that don't we invent ourselves, came out of being not particularly good at any other one specific thing physically or mentally. Like we're not hyper specialized. We're generalists, so that allows us to invent boxes and then think outside them.
right. But we can process our own behavior, kind of, or think about our thinking, like the cognitive, like, wrapper around our abilities that are very much like other animals. But I think like we have some kind of thought complex that's able to arise that is greater than other creatures seem to have.
Now, that question of
maybe I'm
greater,
just biased.
it might be greater, but it might also be the case that the animals can express that experience in a way we can understand.
Like, if octopus and squid or something like that, they're incredible at, like, biomimicry, optical camouflage, all that, whatever. Like, they can move objects. They know that they can hide in things sometimes, or they'll move things almost like playing like a hermit crab. They can do all kinds of things, but they never really think to build. Like,
Well, they build houses, but they don't. Well, yeah, they don't have a mechanism to pass knowledge to the next generation. So they're stuck in the problem solving here and now loop. They can't get ahead by using the solutions of previous generations, and they don't live very long either. Like that's another downside.
Well, what other species is close to that? They're like, yeah, they're keeping a book, keeping a register.
Orcas.
With the songs.
No, well, no, not songs, but like they have cultural preferences for food and hunting tactics to get that food, and that's a generational thing, and it's not a genetic thing, as far as we can tell. So the young learn how to hunt that specific food from their parents and the grandparents, and then teach their children how to hunt that specific food that's available in the region where they live. Like that pod, that family lives.
All right, all right.
People make the point that they're the most efficient hunters that we know of as far as pack hunters, and that there's not a single documented case of them attacking and eating a human, not because they couldn't, but that's not the food they eat currently.
So they're some of the closest things to us, and then yet not really able to drive a Corvette.
Well, yeah, they don't have fingies. Like, you got to have fingers to manipulate the world if you want to start bringing this all to the next level.
Do you think that
Wouldn't it be nice if you could talk to an orca and they could explain, I'd really like to drive a Corvette, but I can't? That would be wild. Yeah, it's like, I've been watching you guys and seen videos.
I need you to build me a fucking Corvette.
I see what you got on those boats.
Do it. Do it. I want a whale-sized tequila.
I think whales can get drunk if they eat enough krill and it ferments before they digest it all. Yeah, I think the orcas and dolphins are where to look to communicate, two-way communication before chimps and gorillas.
Will we be disappointed with dolphins once we find out they're just really horn dogs?
I mean, we already know that. Like, that's not. That won't be a disappointment to anyone who's paying attention.
They're just trying to get off. They're just like, man, you're even shitty you're like my roommate.
They're jealous of our elbows.
I can only imagine. I saw a thing where a guy was able to train like a little octopus to play some music, kind of.
I mean, did the octopus know it was playing music, or was it pushing buttons in the right order to get a treat at the end?
It started to have actually pretty good timing, and a sort of a different musical tonal idea. Like, it would fit in, but it wouldn't really be as musical in certain ways. But it was percussive. It was like on time. I think he like the guy made like basically like some type of contraption that also like lit up, so it was able to kind of like understand like when things were, I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
Woo.
When he teaches it to play Guitar Hero, let me know.
Yeah, like a stand-up bass. That'd be proper, for like an octopus.
That's the instrument for the octopus for sure.
We're thinking like Josie and the Pussycats. I'm not really sure, but anyway.
They need some headgear, but we could train the dolphins to play the bugle.
Like, oh, right out the top.
Yeah. Bugle hat.
Right in the old bugle hole it is.
Yep.
Elephants be naturally good at saxophone things, I guess, already. But
yep.
Whatever, that neither being here nor there.
Drums, I bet elephants are good on percussion. Right. Give it a big old mallet and some kettle drums, some timpanis.
Oh, that'd be great with like 2 elephants and you're doing like the theme like the also Sprach Zarathustra from 2001: A Space Odyssey, like the boom 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 boom. There's 2 elephants, that'd be totally tight.
Exactly.
All right, and then the dolphin is playing at the bugle hole. Whew, man, this is cinematic.
Snax, when was the last time you played the sax? Oh, did he dip? Oh, he's still there. Yo, Snax.
But the AI, man, it needs that like loop. It needs that go do a thing that keeps it alive, keeps it persistent. It's like having a heartbeat. Just saying like, go be live, go be live, go be live.
Hey, when was the last time you played the sax, bro?
And then there were less people in the room.
Yo, Snax, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm able to do that. Yes.
Hey, when was the last time you played the sax?
Quite a while ago, damn near a year, I bet.
What? Bro.
I like don't really require it, but I have thought about it quite a bit.
And so, like, let me ask though, like, I'm sure once you pick it up, it's like riding a bike, but do you notice, like,
Better. I'm better at doing this than riding bicycles, actually.
I mean, but like, yeah, how long does it take you to just, get on and start doing some, McTwist fucking oh, that's skateboard, sorry.
Right.
One-hander landers.
Probably about like, well, 15, 20 minutes. I'm sure I'm like able to mess pretty good. But like, I think to be at like, even at the best I could possibly be, it's really just a matter of playing all the time at a high amount of hours. So that might mean trying to play 3 hours a day, and then I'm on like a different level, but that's unnecessary. People don't need that level of saxophone in their lives, honestly.
Man, hey, I always bring this up. Maybe you get tired of it, but that day you and Issa you guys were vibing. Oh man, like there was a few riffs that you guys, that some melodies you guys had. Is like, yeah, it was unreal, bro. So I'll never forget that. It's good stuff, man.
Yeah. Oh, I have a lot of fun with that. I
You
don't know if
remember that,
telepathy is
right?
like a real,
You
real
you
thing.
remember that day? Do you remember that day?
It's like
You gotta
was it
remember that day, dude.
2.67 years ago, I guess.
Yeah, it was, dude. Fuck, that's right on, dude.
It's obviously a
God,
Thursday. It was about 73 degrees, and I was wearing a green shirt. But no, I don't really remember the exact songs we played. But yeah, no, that was a pretty good vibe. I must have been feeling pretty good if I was going to volunteer to do such a thing. Um,
yeah.
but usually it's I guess maybe Issa was playing, and then from years of this. Now this goes back to the beginning of time on the flat Earth. That we had known each other from before the internet.
Yeah, that's cool. You guys kind of already had an established, friendship. Yeah, that was just like straight.
Like
Yeah.
in the days of like AOL, probably.
Yeah, that's not bluegrass.
Yeah, yes, independent investigation. Not now, baby, 'cause I don't feel alright. Yeah, yes, independent investigation. Not now, baby, 'cause I don't feel alright. No, no, no. Say I don't feel alright. Going to bed tonight with your satellite crashing down. Crash, crash. Sounding all right or what? Yeah. Yo, I can't hear shit if you're trying to play, brother. You got the horn out?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm missing all of it right now. Yeah, it sucks. I got like the one little setup here. Right on, man. Good, dude. Good. Let's see if I can get another sound going. I don't like it. Snax. I fucking wish I could hear you or something. I played this fucking little setup in a minute. Is it sounding all right?
Yeah, jazzy, man. Yeah.
Cool. It takes me forever to like make the song though.
Oh, right, yeah. How many layers was that? Like 2 or 3?
I usually do guitar and then a bass and then a drum. But the drums, I probably could use like some of the drums on this thing, but I just don't. That's cool. It's good to have it set up.
Yeah. I was playing through this turnaround Does night. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, I was gonna add a little more to it, but then it takes forever to put it all together. Yeah, it's like fucking yeah.
Yeah. You're right in the middle, set harmonically. So it's like you can do all kinds of I don't know. I was fiddling with it.
Yeah, man. Please, dude, please just go off for a little bit and play for us, man.
How's that sound? Does that sound like
Sounds great, dude. Sounds great.
Well, yep. Did sound good for me. Yeah. It was good.
Don't, hey. Just come on. Oh my god, don't stop, bro. I fucking love it, dude. Just keep going, please, man.
I have not picked this thing up in a month.
Just keep playing play for a little bit. Though. I'm sitting here burning a joint. It's like it's like, dude, I feel like fucking Eric Dolphy in an empty apartment with a fucking thing of beans in my fucking thing. Dude, just fucking keep playing, dude. Sounds so great, dude. I love it so much, bro. Come on.
I could go on. I could elaborate on that. I don't know. It's just like, need a second to catch my breath.
Oh, it sounds so good, bro. I really just keep going, dude.
It's high stakes geometry, and I don't know what's going on. I think I need just a drink of water.
Sounds great, man. I love hearing you just fucking woodshed and play and just.
Honestly, yeah, I know.
It's one of my honestly, dude. Like
Warming up, honestly.
Like I even like I used to, or you know what I mean. I appreciate the sax so much, but it's even better when it's like how much I don't know. It's just so nice to hear you play it, man. Sit back and hear the fucking like real shit. I love it, dude. Tell me about Flat Earth with that fucking saxophone, bro. That's the only fucking arguments I like about Flat Earth anymore.
Yeah, it's like a active listening. It's like for me, it's like I'm listening to myself and apply. It's like, not having like a repeating chord progression. Yeah, it's like, it's a little easy to wander off, but it's also a little bit something to kind of stay on track of what that idea is and just kind of like do variations on it, like whatever. That's always kind of fun.
Yeah, man. I think like we can't let that die almost, like that fucking. I never will, but like at the same time, like even amongst us, you know what I mean? Like it's like,
Yeah,
how good and pleasant it is to make a joyful noise to the Lord, bro.
yeah.
That's how I feel about it. It's like, it's so good for us. Feels
Like
good
I'm
to
just
us.
trying to it's not a precision situation here with my maintenance of this instrument here. So
Never
I'm
has
just
been, bro.
trying.
Never has.
Yeah,
Never has been. Your rubber bands and bubble gum all day, bro, and it still
it keeps
sounds fucking awesome, bro.
it keeps me honest. You can't try and lie too hard. The sound's gonna do what it does. I guess you gotta.
It starts making me think that like I used to always kind of imagine like when you'd hear like two good horn players, it's like two people on the side of the sidewalk talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I love that. Like
you got some
I
very
love that.
talkative
I
guitar
just
stuff
love
too.
that fucking sound. What's that?
Your guitar stuff was pretty talkative to the phrasings and stuff.
I'm trying to work with the gits, man. It's like such a fickle instrument for me. Like tuning it and fucking, I'm just like, ugh, frustrates the fuck out of me.
Frictionless here. There's quite a bit of
What's
situation
that?
happening. It's not. I'm not able to like just spit 64th note arpeggios just yet. Here. I do like that
Yeah,
though.
sound-
When I feel like I'm just the guy playing around with the sequencer, but my body is like the sequencer, just going like, just like moving through this thing's just like oscillating. Like, because you kind of have to remember that stuff. You know what I mean? Like keeping the beats, kind of like what part things are happening. I like it where it's just like my fingers are doing some automatic shit. You're getting some interesting tap sounds. Yeah, because all you hear is like there's a whole bunch of area lost in old ass kick. Makes that transition impossible. But you know that. A lot of action going on here.
keep it going, man. Sounds good.
Yeah, I just like cutting those notes up that fast, man. It just like seems like a good thing to do. Like I should be doing that to notes. That's what it feels like. Where's the leak? Where's the leak happening then? Off the rails here. Hey, thanks for listening. I'm gonna cut it short here. You done with your splifferino? Ready for some more tune skis? More Issa activity here.
What's that?
I don't know, man.
Let me see if I can get some fucking headphones in. Maybe help me out here and shit.
I don't know. But I figured like it'd be easy if you're just playing a loop. If you just have the loop go, maybe I could work. I don't know. Let's see that.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. Yeah. I wonder if because like I'd like to be able to hear you, so if I can get the headphones. Check 1, 2. Can you hear me?
Yep. Yeah.
See, I wonder where the fucking mic is. Can you hear me like this?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I just want to make sure that the right mic is working for this fucking.
I'm only at the disadvantage of listening to this on speakerphone and trying to play around.
That's where I was at. So I got these headphones going.
Hey, I got the soundboard, dude. I can do cowbell. Okay.
Got it.
We'll let you know.
Roger. Yo, keep that shit in the ether.
More cowbell. Got it.
All right.
Is that the Snaxophone?
That is, yeah. I think that this is too. I'm too sharp. You're too flat for me, my man.
Sounds like you need to lick that reed a little bit, Snax.
You think it's too sharp or I gotta come down? Maybe. I'm too flat.
Nice.
I got all strong and Roseanne for you. How are we doing as far as you? Am I just agreeing that this is still good? All right.
Take it away, bro. You good?
Hold on.
I can't follow you, Snax. Still there, Snax? Woke up in the morning. Keep it going a little bit in the background. Yeah. I said I woke up in the morning, realized this life. But then I went around telling everybody, and I'm not quite sure I should have done all that. I said my baby thinks I'm crazy. Mama does agree. I said my baby thinks I'm crazy. And Mama does agree. And every time I go to town, every time they always laughing at me. I said I woke up in the morning, realize. I said I woke up in the morning, realized it's right. But then I went around telling everybody, and I'm not quite sure I should have done all that. So crazy. Baby, it's so crazy. Mama does me. Every time I go to town, she's laughing. My baby thinks I'm crazy, and my mama does agree. I said my baby thinks I'm crazy, and my mama does agree. And every time I go to town, everybody's laughing at me. Keep going, brother. Yeah, man. Take it again, brother. Forgive me. Said I woke up in the morning, realized the earth is flat. Said I woke up in the morning, realized the earth. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I couldn't really finish it all. That was a good one.
I don't know if people was trying to get in or a couple people joined and left. I don't know. I'm gonna take a break for a little bit.
Right, cool.
That sounded good, guys. Both you guys together. That was fucking rad.
That works out. I have no idea how that like happens, you know, in sound.
Thought you were gonna play the House of the Rising Sun there for a second.
And I kind of want to play on this. This is just a loop.
Take it, brother.
That would have been nice.
Oh man.
That would have been nice.
Should take your move and just stop with you. Should take your move and just stop with you. So many miles. Should take your move and just stop with you.
Take it, brother. She walks among us in the rain. Even tell you there'll be sunshine again. She take the food right from your plate. She steal the crumbs that you won't save. She take your moon and your stars away. So many miles. Take it, brother. Take it, brother.
She take your move and you stop.
Yo, Snax, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm able to do that. Yes.
Hey, when was the last time you played the sax?
Quite a while ago. Damn near a year, I bet.
What? Bro.
I don't really require it, but I have thought about it quite a bit.
And so, like, let me ask though, like, I'm sure once you pick it up, it's like riding a bike, but do you notice, like,
Better. I'm
uh,
better at doing this than riding bicycles, actually.
I mean, but like, yeah, how long does it take you to just, get on and start doing some, McTwist fucking oh, that's skateboard, sorry.
Right.
One-hander landers.
Probably about like, well, 15, 20 minutes. I'm sure I'm like able to mess pretty good. But like, I think to be at like, even at the best I could possibly be, it's really just a matter of playing all the time at a high amount of hours. Um, so that might mean trying to play 3 hours a day, and then I'm on like a different level, But that's unnecessary. People don't need that level of saxophone in their lives, honestly.
Man, hey, I always bring this up. Maybe you get tired of it, but that day you and Issa you guys were vibing. Oh man, like there was a few riffs that you guys, that some melodies you guys had. It was like, yeah, it was unreal, bro. So I'll never forget that. It's good stuff, man.
Yeah. Oh, I have a lot of fun with that. I
You
don't know if
remember that,
telepathy is
right?
like a real
Do you
thing.
remember that day? Do you remember that day?
It's like
You gotta
it's like
remember that day, dude.
2.67 years ago, I guess.
Yeah, it was, dude. Fuck, that's right on, dude.
It's obviously a
God,
Thursday. It was about 73 degrees, and I was wearing a green shirt. But no, I don't really remember the exact songs we played. But yeah, no, that was a pretty good vibe. I must have been feeling pretty good if I was going to volunteer to do such a thing. Um,
yeah.
but usually it's I guess maybe Issa was playing, and then from years of this. Now this goes back to the beginning of time on the flat Earth. That we had known each other from before the internet.
Yeah, that's cool. You guys kind of already had an established, friendship. Yeah. That was just like straight.
Like
Yeah.
in the days of like AOL, probably.
Bros
Yahoo.
before hoes type deal.
Like I ran into him because I was just like playing outside of a coffee shop in this town, and the stories had spread far and wide. of this guy who'd be playing the saxophone. Like, yeah, Issa was the ambitious, trying to put a reggae band together and stuff like that. So he knew saxophone player would be a good thing to have, and so that's when we kind of met up and started to make some music and on and off different bands here and there. Sometimes I wouldn't talk to him for 3 years, 5 years, some amount of time, and he'd be make some different type music happen with a different band, and so check that out. Sometimes he'd need
So
me,
so
for lineup. So
I
things like
gotta
that.
ask this:
Yep.
who pitched Flat Earth to who? Was it you, or was he the
No,
catcher? Or
that's the weird thing. Like, no, he found it somehow on the Facebook, and I think I don't know. It just occurred to me at a certain point that like this is probably something to check out. And then June, July of 2014, I think we randomly crossed the crisscross paths on the YouTube flat Earth circuit, and I was like, "Holy shit! There's no way I'm a." Because you know how people are like, "I know that guy's voice. That guy sounds just like this other guy. That guy sounds like this other guy." Right? You know how people do that. People are known for doing this kind of thing, especially early in the day. You'd think some
yeah.
dude's like that's just this guy with a voice changer, or something. They would think that, or like, no, he sounds like this guy from this like book, like channel that he reviews like mystery books, or whatever, some stupid shit. But like, and then I'll listen back and I'm like, no, no, you have different ears than me because like these sound very different to me if they sound the same to you. But I know my friends' voices, and I was like, it can't be that this is the situation, that this guy's out here. So I just had a field day with it. Played an elaborate prank on him. Oh boy, it was a good time. And then yeah, and then once he was in this conversation, it was like he was always around.
That's cool.
And we were like the dukes of the early flat Earth. I'm just joking.
That's a good one.
But I
That's
mean,
what
imagine if
what
like
like
if you and your and a dude from your neck of the woods, your boy, and you doing this flat Earth thing, where you'd feel like you were Blob and Wish probably or something. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, I didn't get that reference. What I
It's all
missed
right. Who
it.
cares?
Sorry.
Who cares? They're not even relevant. But it's just
Yeah, but I try and get them.
it's just not that enjoyable though. Overall, I think it's probably hurt our friendship long term.
Yeah.
Just because like
Yeah,
we
you guys
are
used.
have to back
Yeah,
up our. How much do we
I was
like?
there for some of your guys' falling outs.
How much do
I was.
like either of us? I mean, what is this bullshit really matter in the real like day in day out type shit? You know what I mean? Um, that's not where
Yeah.
that's not our common flex point anyway. It's really been about the music, so whatever. I
You know
like
what?
having the
I was.
controversy. The controversy just drives it higher. Otherwise, we got to perform all the time. This is where like we're like the Beatles kind of broken up, and I kind of like that mystique. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
Hey,
I
hey,
mean,
no, dude. I mean, just, let me add something because I was there for that one nasty one, and you know, I don't want to put any salt on in the wound or even, uh, you know.
I'm right or I'm wrong. I feel like I feel, and
Well,
it's just
yeah,
like, hey man, let me just like fucking draw that out. So like you don't waste your time trying to convince me of your point. You know what I mean? Like that's
but
almost
it
more
was
hurt and everything. But
it was
whatever.
politics, but there had to be some underlying thing too, right? I mean, but it sucks that politics could divide us like that.
Are you listening to like right wing saxophone players only? I don't know, man. Like how many of those are there, by the way? Like I'm not
No,
really sure.
brother,
What does
come
that What does
on.
that mean to
I'm with
there's
the
no
Green Party, bro.
I don't feel like that I have a political alignment in my music.
Yeah, it somehow weasels its way in and finds a way, bro, and fucks everything up. I don't know.
What is it? What would a right wing saxophone player sound like? I don't know. I kind of wonder.
Yeah.
Or like a you know nihilist, communist, atheist saxophone player. What would that sound like? You know, a bunch of atonal shit, unrelated,
Yeah, so
no soul.
some yeah, some monotone, like monothematic type of
Sometimes I
arpeggios.
feel like I want to play like a pocket calculator, and I want to do that, and that's fun for me. You know, spurg out on a bunch of
Neater,
notes and shit.
neater.
You know? Like that's fun. That's part of the fun of doing it. You know.
I mean, you can get some cool stuff out of that, you know, like the Nintendo guys. There's you know.
I used to
Imagine having to
kind of
work
feel.
with. Yeah.
It seems like
Go ahead.
all these other real quote real jazz musicians, like they're cut out of this like incredible kind of cloth, you know, that you'll never be made out of, you know.
Uh-huh.
But is that true? And it's like I'm like grew up playing Super Mario Brothers, you know, originally on the original set. I don't know, like I have so much video game in me that it's hard to like really detach it completely. But that's not something to be ashamed of. That's something that's a rarity.
Dude,
Especially
it's
because
hard to keep up with you, Snacks.
yeah,
I'm
sure
just
it is.
holding on to your coattails, bro. So
Just hold on to the
it's
conversation
fun.
for dear life. We don't know where we're going here.
Thanks for
Codes,
taking me under your wing. I do appreciate it.
topics. Where we're going, we don't need topics.
Hey, you have busted out some Mitch Hedberg references too. You pull them out once in a while.
I feel like Mitch Hedberg is like living inside me somewhere, but I'm not sure where he's gone.
Yeah. Very nice.
That's cool. How are you? How are you doing out there?
I'm doing okay, man. One day at a time, I guess, like everybody else. Um, yeah, things are good, but seems like everything's always changing. You never know from one day to the next. Uh, seems like that's how this administration wants to keep it, right? Like, but what does that really do for people? Like, what if everybody knew, like, okay, yeah, you guys don't have to work anymore. We won the war, and now we have infinite oil. Like, it seems like they always. I don't think they do it on purpose either, or do they? Like, right? Like, is there an agreement? Is there not an agreement? Like, there's there's always that one thing that keeps us, you know, the news cycle, right? But it's a drip feed, obviously.
So you're saying you think there's a chance there's UBI?
I mean, that'd be nice, right? That'd be nice for everybody. Like,
Not
like you were
just for
saying,
me. Not just for
if we
me,
could if
right?
we could devote all our resources to computer chips, right?
What
We
if it was
wouldn't
just
have
for
to
me
be.
though? What if I just only had UBI? That would still be good, right? Wouldn't that be
Yeah, but
okay?
then
Like, but what if? Okay, what if
people
it's
would
just
be
not the
covetous.
trillionaires?
Yeah, but you'd make enemies, dude.
But what about kids? Can kids get it too? Like 16, 17, or you start it when you get born? Well, how's it work? I'm
Yeah,
wondering.
but then you got you know, their parents saying, "Oh, pick yourself up off your bootstraps." Repubs.
I just know, like, when I was in elementary school, they sat us down for some kind of an all-purpose room, general purpose room. I don't know what kind of general purposes we were fucking serving. Like, lunch was one of those. But anyway, at this one time, there was like some woman that was like, you know, you're going to be moving from like what was traditionally like your parents' like economy, you know what I mean? And go like, you're going to be entering a service based economy, you know? And I was like, oh, what does that mean? We had no idea because that was just a buzzword then. Which basically
God, she
means
was
like
ahead
very
of her
little job
time, dude.
security. So it's
You
totally
had a
weird.
woke teacher back in elementary school.
No, she was like like some kind of speaker that came in to just like deliver that info.
Dude, wouldn't it be funny if you tracked down all your classmates and they turned out, you know, to be like AI developers or, you know, phenom saxophone players, you know,
I'm so unknown.
Elon Musk. You didn't go to school with Elon Musk?
Wouldn't that have been nice? Wow. I could have gotten stepped on by now. That would have been amazing. I got stepped on by Elon Musk. He fucked me out of my business.
Hey,
Said he
remember
invented it.
me? Hey, that's kind of weird, right? Hey, remember me type deal after you get like famous or whatever.
You know, I've done nothing with my life, but I've earned it every bit.
Yeah, man. No, it's yours, bro. It's all yours, Snax.
Well,
Can't
I
take
can't
nothing
afford to
away
buy
from
the
your buddy.
success and then pin a medal to my chest that I did it. You know,
You get a participation trophy.
I had to buy it.
So, any new fronts on the FE topic?
Everything's seems pretty frozen right now. It's like
It's
a
normal.
zero sum game, right? Like there should be so much LeBron happening with the moon stuff. That's not happening, but it's also because it was an expected LeBroning that it not being that is also like a realization type of bump down. I don't know. Have we? I mean, they can still say that it's all good. That they have no expectations of cameras or things working or whatever. But I think they're a little disheartened that they can't put the little stank face in, you know, while they LeBron it.
Yeah. They ain't dunking, right? They're just doing like John Stockton layups. Like
It's
they
like a
ain't
little, yeah,
dunking.
it's like a little bit dispassionate, and I just think like if they were really, if it was really the red meat that they thought it was going to be for their cause, then they should really be uh furiously going at it. Hmm. Instead, they're just like able to kind of just find a little comfort in the resonance of the end of the Witsit show, I guess, for lack of a better way to say it. I don't know. I gotta go buy some cigarettes, man. Go crazy.
All right, buddy. It's good chatting with you.
All right, you too, man. All right, later.
Later.
What do you what do you think of Artie, Mr. Artemis? How you thought it was legit?
You talking to me?
Yeah, yeah. Did you how like if you had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, like videos and stuff, what would you say?
I'd give it a 2, maybe 3. Yeah, it's cheap production, dude. Like nobody learned anything new, right? But I think they did enough just to keep people still believing, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. I know. I was disappointed with the stuff too. I thought it was gonna be way better this time.
One thing I did notice though, I did look into the NASA live feed, and I noticed a lot of the comments were pro FE and kind of surprising. So this community's growing, dude.
Yeah. I mean, in order to reject Artemis, it's not even like I think someone who believes in the globe can definitely, think that was fake. Think all space travel is fake. Like it's just, even if I said the Earth is a globe, and I grant all the speeds it's moving, I could still believe that people can't leave that place because of all the speeds it's moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's super complicated, super dynamic, but it seems like they know how to get people on some of the main points and keep them there, right? And that's enough for them. They highlight, launching the damn rocket, right? How, how complicated it is, but I mean, all it would take is a live feed, uninterrupted live feed of it leaving, Earth, and that's it. But instead, they, they cut to that CGI graphic, and it's like, God, right there, that's for all of us, right? That's, you know, uh, that plants the seed of doubt, right? For all of us. It's like, fucking knew it, right? They couldn't do it. And it's like, I'd do it for whoever, was on the fence. I would. But
Yeah, it's
seems
crazy.
like, yeah, seems like they can't do it, right? If they did, that's like the sleight of hand trick they're trying to pull. That would be like the rabbit in the hat, right? They can't show all their tricks. Like they can't perform their magic tricks without a hat or without you know, anything up their sleeve. It's cool though. I mean, I guess what we could look forward to transparency one day. I don't know when that day is coming, but it would be nice to know, for everybody to know, right?
Still waiting, right? I know. It might be a while for that kind of stuff. I don't know what's gonna be. We might be waiting the rest of our lives, man.
Yeah.